beautiful, beautiful people coming to you from Tyrol, from my backyard on a gorgeous Saturday afternoon. We've only had spring weather, like for the last, I don't know how long, month. And so you can see right up here, my backyard, it's just white up there, but it's all green down here, baby. So we're talking about some juicy stuff today. I'm going to bring on my good friend, partner, Laura, right here, right now. Here she comes, da, 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 in Rietz, Tyrol, Austria, my home now of 12 years. Gorgeous.
Morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
How are you?
Good. Can you believe you're going to be right here, standing in this backyard?
I can't, honestly. Like, feel the energy from here.
April, May, June. So less than 4 months.
Crazy, eh? I know. It's coming.
My goodness. So everybody, Laura and I are here to drop in some goods, some juice about an amazing experience that we're hosting here up. So the mountain you see just above me, that's where we're going to be sleeping. We're going to be up in a hut, just straight up there in June. So June 19th to June 25th, we have a week of immersion in the mountains, climbing mountains out there, but also on the inside. So this is going to be like an experience of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
And Laura's going to be hosting it with me. And basically, we're going to be holding a raw, real space for you to come back to yourself, for you to release the titles, release all the striving and the chasing after something, and just come back to you where everything's clear. And you do that best in the mountains. Like, I mean, you can't shake that out of me.
Totally.
And so the mountains do that on its own when you immerse in the mountains and simplify. But we're bringing a little bit extra to the table to support you further. And Laura, why don't you jump in and tell us a little bit more about that, like from your side? I know we're both doing it, but Laura's going to be joining me.
Yeah, so we're going to be weaving in some really cool things into it. So I'm an energetic alignment coach, and Carrie's a coach as well. So we have so many kind of cool little things that we're going to be weaving into it. So for myself, I love guiding people through meditation journeys. So yoga nidra, normal meditation, kind of just channel through whatever the group needs kind of in the moment.
Exactly.
So that's going to be cool. Also bringing some yoga. So I love gentle, like yin hatha style yoga classes, because it like just allows us to really slow down. And I'm so excited to do it in nature. There's nothing like doing yoga in nature, because it really just, the energy of nature helps us to slow down on the inside as well, and really just ground our, connect ourselves back into deeper parts of ourselves that maybe we haven't connected with in a while and felt certain ways. So I'm very excited for that. And then also weaving in some Reiki, emotional clearing, kind of whatever comes up. We don't really have much of a plan as to set kind of things, but we're going to weave them kind of in as we see fit throughout the journey. So that, alongside with obviously the adventure through the Alps and the beauty of that and the challenge that comes with that, it's going to be just like so incredible. I'm so excited.
Oh. Yeah, so just like Laura said, we're bringing lots of different things to the table, but the whole beauty of it is to really just be with you guys, to be with you in the experience, and go with the flow with what's needed. That's the experience. In the mountains, you have to plan. So I've been leading these tours now 15 years. You have to plan. You have to have the set itinerary. But the beauty, the pockets of true adventure and the things you really remember are the ones that weren't in the plan.
Yeah.
And what happens along the way to the peak. So we hear that a lot. It's not about, you know, getting to the mountaintop or climbing 3,000 meters. Yes, in a way it is, but it's everything that happens in the day to day leading up to that. The little
Mm-hmm.
conversations on the trail. What you notice as you have a cold plunge in the mountain lake. Like it's in the little things that you don't really think about before you go. That's where the magic happens. The
Mm-hmm.
magic happens in the moments. And all you have to do is say yes to yourself. If you feel called to, number one, have a mountain challenge. So you're going to be immersed in the mountains. So you have to be open to be challenged in that way. And number two, you're ready to shift something within you. You feel blocked in some way, or you have a pattern that keeps showing up for you that you need support with. I mean, what better way to combine them? Take on the challenge of the mountains and then also allow that to help you as well, to help you to use that as a tool.
Mm-hmm. I actually just did an audio blog that I recorded and we released yesterday, and it was all about the nervous system and how when we allow it to like do the deeper healing as well as put ourselves in situations where our nervous system can relax, like how the creativity starts coming through and how we feel so much better and we heal, you know, like when we're in that parasympathetic nervous system, our actual bodies can physically heal themselves. So it's
Totally.
kind of cool. Nature puts you in that, but then all of the different things that we're kind of putting into it as well just help us to get into that in such a deeper level. And the
Mm.
connection, like getting to meet such incredible people and
Connection.
spending that amount of time with you, there's nothing like it. Like honestly, you don't want to go home after those experiences where you're like, oh my goodness, I feel so awesome around these people. And then it's then taking that and then integrating it back into your life when you go home as well, because you literally come home a changed person. It's wild.
I love that you said that because I really, truly, Laura, believe that's the main thing. I mean,
Yeah.
we all seek connection and
Yeah.
definitely to ourselves, but when you can share that with other people or
Mm-hmm.
share a moment or share a tough moment where you don't want to continue, but those around you are helping you, pull you along,
Yeah.
and then you have something in the mountains that you shared with them that you'll always have with them.
Yeah.
It's just that's to have that connection is I think what everyone seeks truly,
Mm-hmm.
whether we know it or not.
Yeah.
And when you feel that, it's kind of like that inside, that feeling of having like that family and feeling the safety
Mm-hmm.
to fully be yourself, to
Yeah.
fully experience yourself, the safety. That's what I want to emphasize.
Mm-hmm.
And you will be challenged, you will be triggered, you will be, have those moments here. But that's also part of the gift,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so magical. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So if anyone joining in or watching the replay of it, feeling the call to Austria, I didn't even think I said the country. Well, maybe I did. Yes. Feeling the call to come to the mountains, not just the mountains, but the Alps. The Alps have a special touch to them. And every country has a slightly different energy. And here in Austria, yeah, it's just has its own rawness to it. There's the Swiss Alps, there's
Mm-hmm.
the Austrian Alps, there's the Julian Alps, there's, Bavarian Alps. But here, this is my home. You get a real uh, cultural experience while you're here too, with the food and the people. And we're in a village. We're not like in the tourist central. We're in a village, so you get to really experience not just the mountains, but the energy of the place and the people. And that's a big pull here. So if you're pulled to Austria at all, pull to the mountains, and you feel called that you want to step into something bigger this year, or more to yourself, then immerse yourself a week in the mountains. I promise you, you will come back lighter with a bigger freaking smile on your face. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be so great.
June 19th to June 25th is our tour. We have spots left. So make sure you message here in the chat or message Laura or myself privately and just write, I'm in, baby, or write mountain. Take me to the mountain. And because it's coming up soon, um, you want to get in on it as soon as possible so you can get training and begin to prepare yourself, because that's a big part too. That's a big part to lead your way into it.
Yeah.
Right, girlfriend?
100%. Yeah. Yeah. Once you say yes, that's when the journey begins.
Yeah. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to throw in here, girlfriend?
I think so. No, I'm excited.
Me
Yeah,
too.
we would love to have a couple more people join us on this beautiful adventure. And if
Mm,
it's calling to you, then definitely reach out.
yes. Just to sum this up, like Laura said, once we're up there in the mountain huts, we're just going to be going with the flow, but there will be swimming in the mountain lakes. There will be energy healing circles. There's going to be breath work. There's going to be yoga, power yoga, yin yoga, um, vinyasa yoga. So whatever is needed by the group. And amongst that, the challenge of the mountains, the culture, the people, the incredible food, and all that. So that's kind of a short summary. Yay! Anyhow, awesome, babe. Thanks for joining me here.
For having me. Always a pleasure.
And I will see you soon.
Sounds good. Bye, Carrie. Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.